What's up, everybody? Justin here to do my Survivor Series 2017 review. The show was 6 hours, 2-hour pre-show. I sat through a 2-hour pre-show. Didn't pay attention that much. I was on Twitter most of the time, tweeting, but the first match on the pre-show, they had Elias Sampson. Or Elias. He dropped his last name. So Elias. Do you want to walk with Elias? As he said. And I'll walk with the guy because he's a pretty cool heel right now. Good heel. Elias comes out, tries to sing, rips Houston, and then Matt Hardy comes out. Matt Hardy against Elias. Elias wins. Not much of the crowd was even there. And a lot of the crowd wasn't even in the arena until like the second hour of the pre-show. Anyways, Elias defeats Matt Hardy. I did not predict that match, so I'm not taking credit for it on my predictions. Then we had Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in a pre-show match. Up next, I think the Cruiserweight title kicked off the second hour of the pre-show, or kickoff, in Enzo Amore, Cruiserweight champion, defending against Kalisto. I predicted Enzo would win and retain, and he did. So Enzo retains. I thought Neville might return and do a run-in, but he did not. Hopefully Neville returns. The guy's probably getting paid a lot, and he's just sitting at home. I don't know. Hopefully he returns. So then we had Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens on a kickoff match. And they weren't too happy about that because they showed up during the main event because they were pissed and they attacked Shane McMahon. So Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens take on Breezango in the kickoff show. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens win. Now to the pay-per-view matches. The main card. What everybody cares about. So I want to do some quick math here and see if my predictions were really 6 victories that I predicted right. 6 matches I predicted right. Up first we had the Shield. I predicted the Shield New Day, so that's a victory. I predicted Charlotte. I predicted Natty would defeat Alexa, but Charlotte is the new SmackDown Women's Champion, so I would have predicted Charlotte. I really would have. So I'm taking that as a victory for me. So Charlotte defeated Alexa. That's 2. That's Corbin. I had Corbin. I had the Raw women. I had the Raw men winning. And that's about it. Anyways, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yeah. My final predictions for Survivor Series 2017, I went 6-2. 6-2. My losses were Brock defeating AJ. I picked AJ. And I had the bar against the Usos. So I went 6-2. Not that bad. So I'm going to read my Twitter poll. Grade tonight's 2017 Survivor Series before I talk about the pay-per-view main card matches. The poll is 54% gave it a B+. That's pretty good. And I think I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree and give it a B+. Because none of the matches bored me. Except for on the kickoff. But I'm talking about the main show. All the main show matches were pretty good. I enjoyed them a lot. So I'll give Survivor Series 2017, I'll give it a B+. Now 53% gave it a B+. 18% gave it a C+. 18% gave it a F. But if you voted for F, I said, you voted for F, you can vote for it all you want, but you're pretty dumb. And I stand by that. You are dumb. If you think Survivor Series 2017 was a F, you are really fucking dumb. Also, 11% voted for D. The show was a D. Again, I give it a B+. The kickoff matches meant nothing. Those matches were like a D. Normal matches you would see on an episode of Raw or SmackDown. So, now to the main show. The New Day kicks off. Survivor Series kicked off with the New Day against the Shield. Two of the best three-man teams in the last 10 years in wrestling, in my opinion. So, I wrote some notes down. We had a lot of fans when Roman got in the ring. A lot of fans are chanting, Roman, you still suck. You still suck. A lot of fans still don't like Roman. And it's not going to change. The guy's always going to be booed like crazy. So they're chanting, Roman, you still suck. Then a couple spots in the match I wrote down. Big E. Big E hit his running spear, took Ambrose out of the ring through the second rope, so that's pretty awesome. Then Rollins got tagged in. And Rollins got the hot tag. He was on fire, taking everybody out. Xavier Woods ended up saving Kofi Kingston from getting pinned. I don't even know if they call him Kingston anymore, but Kofi. Kofi was saved by Xavier. Then at one point, the Shield takes them all out. On the outside of the ring, the Shield throws Woods, or Kofi and Big E. They throw up against the barricade, take them out. So the Shield takes them out. But then the New Day came back, and Kofi was in the ring with Roman. Kofi was speared. But after that, I think the three count was broken up. So then, the Shield, I believe they did this to Kofi. Roman goes up to the second turnbuckle, and the Shield's going to do their triple powerbomb. But this is a super Shield triple powerbomb off the second rope, I think, to Kofi. Super Shield triple powerbomb, 1, 2, 3, the Shield wins. I predicted the Shield would win. I think everybody should have predicted the Shield. Because if you didn't, you were pretty stupid. I was cheering for the New Day on Twitter because I'm a fan of theirs. But I did predict the Shield. Go back. Watch my Survivor Series 2017 predictions. I predicted the Shield. Shield wins. So up next we had the Raw Women's Elimination Survivor Series Elimination 5-on-5 Women's Match. Team Raw against Team SmackDown Women. It was Team SmackDown, Becky Lynch, Carmella, Tamina, Natalya replaced Charlotte, and Naomi. Team Raw, Alicia, Nia Jax, Bayley, I love her. Sasha, I love her. Asuka, I probably love the most. Because Asuka, she is so damn talented in the ring. So, who gets eliminated first, I felt really bad for her, and it was pretty shocking. Team captain of SmackDown, Becky Lynch, gets eliminated first. And I was like, what the fuck? Becky's gone? I thought Alicia would be gone first, but that didn't happen. So anyways, Becky gone first. And then on the Raw side, Bayley was eliminated first. That's not good for her career. So I did a live reaction to the 5-on-5 women's elimination match. check out that live reaction. So I predicted Asuka would be the sole survivor, and I was right. I knew she would be. She had to be, because she's that damn good. So Asuka, it's down to Asuka against Natalya and Tamina. Asuka grabs Tamina, flips her over, locks her in an arm bar, and Tamina had to tap out. Naomi was eliminated by, I don't remember. I think Naomi was eliminated by Sasha. I think Sasha had the bank statement on Naomi, I think. Anyways, so now it's down to Asuka and Natalya. Again, a dream match I would like to see in the future. Asuka locks Asuka lock on Natalya. Natalya has to tap out. Asuka is a sole survivor for the Raw women's team. Great booking. Eliminating Becky first, that was not great booking. That was stupid booking. But Asuka being the sole survivor, I loved it. Team Raw women win like I predicted. And I predicted Asuka would be the sole survivor. Don't believe me? Watch my Survivor Series predictions. So up next we had a first champion versus champion match. U.S. champion Baron Corbin against Intercontinental champion The Miz. Both guys barely defend those titles. Probably on house shows, but who cares? Barely anybody sees house shows unless you're there. I'm talking about on TV. Corbin did defend it last week against Sin Cara, so I shouldn't say that. But they don't defend the U.S. or Intercontinental title. They do not defend it enough for my liking. So I was cheering for The Miz, but I predicted Baron Corbin. Corbin wins. The match was good. Corbin finished them off, hit end of days, and it was Miz's end of days. Miz loses, Corbin wins. So the pay-per-view started off with the Shield winning for Raw. Then we had Raw winning again when Asuka was a sole survivor. Corbin finally got SmackDown a win and got SmackDown on the board. Up next we had champion versus champions again. Tag team champions against tag team champions. The Usos, SmackDown Tag Team Champions against We Are the Bar. I like saying that. I think it's funny. Every time they do that, I crack up. So Sheamus and Cesaro against Jimmy and Jey Uso. This match went on a bit too long, but it was a very good tag match. I predicted the Bar would win. The Usos win. And I think the Bar should have won. But whatever. Up next, the fifth match of the pay-per-view. Match number 5 was... I know I wrote it down. Match number 5 was Alexa Bliss against Charlotte. Another champion versus champion match. Non-title, of course. Not one title was defended. I'm okay with that because I thought it was a good Survivor Series, and how they built it up between Raw versus SmackDown, they didn't need any titles on the line. It was built up very well. So Alexa, Charlotte, I didn't see much of this match. I saw the finish, but on WWE Network, I have a wireless controller for my PlayStation, and it decided to act up, and it kicked me off of Survivor Series during Alexa Charlotte. Long story short, I had to go to the menu of my PlayStation and sign back into the network. And then when I signed back in, Charlotte and Alexa match froze. And I had to try to go back in to get it back on to the live stream. And then it finally showed up. And I saw Charlotte win with the figure 8. Her finisher, Alexa tapped out. Charlotte wins, and I would have predicted Charlotte would have won. It's okay that Alexa lost. It won't hurt her. She's still the champion on Raw. She's still the best heel on Raw. And Charlotte is the best, I don't know about babyface, but Charlotte is the best performer on SmackDown. But Alexa, she's the best heel, but she's not the best performer. That goes to Asuka on Raw, my opinion. Asuka is probably the best performer of any woman in the company. She's a better performer than some of the men, also. So anyways, Charlotte wins. Up next, we had... What was next? Brock Lesnar, AJ Styles. AJ, I did a live reaction for this. Check out my Brock versus AJ live reaction. AJ was just beaten down, destroyed, manhandled, taken to Suplex City, got out of Suplex City, and then he was taken back there. He was really beat down, really destroyed. Brock was just, he was killing him. AJ couldn't even get one hit in or a move in. Brock was just grabbing him, overhead belly to belly, German suplex, knees to the ribs, knees to the head of AJ. AJ finally started fighting back, and it was awesome. I love the match. Brock, AJ, they worked really well together. And Brock really sold for AJ. I love the match. I thought it was awesome. I didn't expect AJ to win. I predicted AJ would win, but I didn't think he really would. So Brock wins. AJ had a phenomenal forearm. He tried to do it again. And I said on my live reaction, don't do it again. This is a mistake. He tried to do it again. Brock caught him on his shoulders. F5, 1, 2, 3. Universal Champion Brock Lesnar wins. And he ties it up. SmackDown has 3 victories. Raw has 3 victories, so it's tied up. Main event. Main event time. Survivor Series men's elimination match. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. Team Raw, Triple H, Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Braun Strowman. Against Team SmackDown, Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Nakamura, John Cena. Star-studded. Let me turn this off. Star-studded main event. Huge names in it. Star-studded. Legends in it. Just a really star-studded Survivor Series elimination match. All these guys are major stars, except, Triple H. The guy's still good. I'm not going to say he's past his prime, because he's not yet. But the guy that had no business in the match was Shane McMahon, in my opinion. I like Shane. I'm a fan of his. I respect the hell out of him and what he's done to his body for us fans and all the crazy dives and stunts and falls and bumps he's taken. I respect Shane McMahon so much. But he shouldn't have been in the main event match for SmackDown Live. It would have really been epic if Daniel Bryan could have wrestled for Team SmackDown. That would have been epic. I would have loved it. I would have really loved that way more than seeing Shane McMahon wrestle again. Because the guy just wrestled at Hell in a Cell. I don't know how he's still walking after he fell through a table off the cell again. 2 years in a row. So, I did a live reaction for this match. I missed some of it because I had to go get a drink and use the bathroom, but what I saw, I enjoyed. The only thing is, I think a lot of the eliminations were too quick and were stupid. Dumb eliminations, too quick. Like, Samoa Joe got eliminated too quick. Finn Balor was eliminated too quick. I mean, well, Finn kind of eliminated John Cena by doing his coup de grace stomp, but Finn should have lasted longer. Bobby Roode should have lasted longer. Nakamura should have lasted longer. Nakamura was eliminated first by Braun Strowman. But Braun's a monster. You can't be upset about that because Braun's a beast. And Nakamura's kind of a little skinny guy. Anyways, I don't think nobody was buried, but a lot of the eliminations were too damn fast. Triple H, Kurt Angle did not work well together as a team. It was a good idea to put them together, but they didn't work together good. They kept arguing, fighting, pushing each other, stupid crap like that. And then the finish. Triple H, Kurt has an ankle lock, locked on Shane McMahon forever, and Shane was probably going to tap. But Triple H decides oh shit. I need a drink. I swallowed something. It's choking. Think, motherfucker. Anyways, I can't speak. Give me a minute. I don't know, man. I swallowed something. So saliva started choking on it. Anyways, went down the wrong windpipe. This was stupid. Triple H decides, I want to be the one to eliminate Shane. So Triple H gets in the ring, attacks Kurt Angle, pedigrees him, and puts Shane on top of Kurt Angle. I thought this would happen. I said during my live reaction, Triple H, I know, is going to pedigree Kurt because they're going to feud. I'm sure they're going to start feuding going into Royal Rumble. So anyways, Braun looks shocked because Shane eliminates Kurt because of Triple H. And then Triple H picks up Shane and is like going like this, patting him. Are you okay? I need someone to pat my back. Anyways, so I stopped choking. Then I saw it coming. He's holding up Shane, kicks him, pedigrees him. Triple H eliminates Shane and wins it for Team Raw. I'm surprised Stephanie didn't come out and show up. I'm glad she didn't show her face because nobody needed to see her or wanted to. Anyways, Braun is staring at Triple H like you swerved me, I don't like it, you didn't tell me you were going to do this. Braun looked pissed. Triple H kept holding his hand up because Team Raw won. So Team Raw, I guess, wins a war. There is no war. But Team Raw wins in 2017. What do they win? Brand supremacy, I guess. Whatever the hell that does. Does nothing for me. At one point, SmackDown last year was a better show. But they're not anymore. But AJ, one of my favorites, is a champion. I will always support and watch SmackDown. But Raw has been better the last couple months. They've just been better. Anyways, Triple H keeps telling Braun, we won, what's your problem, we won, he's holding his hand up. And then Braun doesn't care. He grabs him by the throat, pushes him in the corner. Braun is screaming at him, you never, ever, ever try to do that to me again. Or not tell me, I guess. He's mad. Triple H tried to swerve him and go into business for himself. Just because Triple H's ego wanted to defeat Shane, and Braun, I guess, didn't like that. Well, Braun's a babyface. You could tell. They kept showing Braun his face. He's staring at Triple H, mad as hell. And he yelled at him and choked him. And then Triple H tried to attack Braun and pedigree him. That wasn't going to happen. Braun is a monster, and you can't pedigree him. So Braun just reversed it, picked up Triple H, power slams him, picks him up again, another power slam. And then Braun rips his shirt off, throws it on Triple H, the Monday Night Raw shirt, throws it on Triple H, goes over the top rope, and leaves up the stage. That was a pretty cool ending to Survivor Series 2017. The match, the main event, it had a lot of fun parts. Like Triple H doing Suck It, Bobby Roode doing Glorious, Nakamura in the ring with Triple H, Nakamura, Kurt Angle, Bobby Roode, Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe in the ring with John Cena, his good friend in real life. That was a cool moment. I was happy to see that. But the main event, it wasn't a highlight of this Survivor Series. The highlight was probably AJ Brock. For me, the highlight was the women's elimination and AJ Brock and New Day versus Shield. Those were the highlights. So, Team Raw wins the brand supremacy war, whatever the hell that means. So Raw can just keep bragging, and Stephanie is gonna I wish we didn't have to see her, but Stephanie's gonna return tomorrow, come out on Raw and brag that Raw won, that her husband won it. And then I hope Kurt Angle comes out and hits an angle slam on Triple H and Stephanie, and then leaves. Or hit an angle slam on Triple H and Stephanie, and then pick up the mic, Kurt, and say, I've had it, I quit. I'm going to SmackDown or something. Or Kurt could say, I quit tomorrow night. This is just fantasy booking. Kurt could say, I quit. Shane McMahon has offered me a contract with SmackDown Live. I'm leaving. See you on Tuesday nights. That'd be pretty cool. So this ends. Let me go to my Twitter poll one more time. 57% gave Survivor Series 2017 a B+, 17% gave it a C+, 16% gave it a F. But again, you people are stupid that did that. 10% gave it a D. So my grade, as I would have graded it, B+, wins the poll. There's still 4 hours left, so go vote at WWE NXT Guy. That's my Twitter account. So this ends my Survivor Series 2017 review. It was a very long show, but it didn't feel that long. It didn't It did not feel that long. It didn't feel like 6 hours. It felt like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. Bye for now, everybody. Check out my live reactions and watch my Survivor Series predictions.